Hello everybody and welcome back to Purple Plays Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. In the last episode, we went to Mount Thunder to save Shiftry from Zapdos, and honestly that was an anticlimactic ending. I made such a big deal over it, thinking that I would get destroyed because I'm a water type going up against a legendary electric type, but that didn't seem to be the case. It only took one Reviver Seed thanks to Heatnix, and in this episode, I'm bumping into my mic. In this episode, we're going to follow Alakazam's advice and meet Xatu to see if he knows anything on why I'm a human. This is the Great Canyon. The peak is called the Hill of the Ancients. According to Alakazam, the Hill of the Ancients is on the 13th floor. Xatu should be there. Gideon, let's do our best. So in the last part, after we defeated Zapdos, that's when Team ACT finally showed up. But once we disclosed what we were, he pretty much told us to come here because he didn't know anything, or so he claims anyways. At any rate, damn it, come on. Seriously. At any rate, we're off. Seeing as I guess in a way wasn't completely overpowered for that Zapdos fight, I'm not gonna bother grinding. I mean, I'm several levels higher than my partner here, which I really don't understand why, because we share experience. So it's not like I can hog more experience than he can, or she can. God dang it. The reason why I made Heatnix learn Attract is because I usually give the Attract move to my female party members. Not in this game in particular, but like in the regular games, like my Melodic. I think Melodic can only be female to evolve, but I always have a female Melodic and it always knows Attract. Why? Fuck you, that's why. So I kinda gave Heatnix Attract so that it could, so that I could like register in my head that Heatnix is, in my own weird head, Heatnix is supposed to be a girl. I let her learn that at the end of the last part, so that's 1500. And also, Attract does indeed work on legendary Pokemon in this game. I've seen it. It does work. So there is gender for all Pokemon in this game. You just can't have mating because there's no way to mate with other Pokemon. Hey, a special band! I'm kind of cramping a little bit. Oh, what's this? A power band. I think that raises regular attack, which might be pretty good for Gideon, because I believe he's more for physical attack than a special attack. Yep, it raises the attack. The reason why I'm not going to bother with it, though, is because, well, I don't have any physical attacking water moves. Oh, thanks, Heatnix. But by the end of this, if I can't establish a gender for Heatnix, it'll just go out as ambiguous. Same thing with possibly Totodile, although I think Gideon is more of a male name than a female, but who cares? It can be whatever you really want, because they don't establish it in this game. Except for Kangaskhan. Alright, so that's 82 Poke. Man, we're finding the stairs quite easily. Oh, Vileplume. One thing that kind of bothers me in this game is when you see like fully evolved Pokemon, they look really small, but like first form Pokemon like Totodile and Torchic, they're like huge. The best example was me fighting that Vileplume. Like the scale is just all messed up in this game. And honestly, to me, it's distracting. Oh, there's a red gummy here. And it's held by a Murkrow. So I need to find the Murkrow. No. So, there's an apple. I want to get that red gummy so I can give it to Heatnix. I'm pretty sure by the time this uploads, Sun and Moon will already be out. But at this time, I'm just anticipating Sun and Moon. At the same time, I can kind of wait because I've been very preoccupied with Bravely Second. The grinding in there is just... Ugh. There it is. Alright. Alright, he learned Status Checker. If the target has a status problem, the Pokemon will not use moves that cause the same status problem. I believe the track can wear off in this game. A little bit like Confusion. And then again, it can be normal in the other games if you manage to kill the Pokemon that you were attracted to. Anyways, Gummy. Oh, that's a Sky Gummy. I thought that was just a regular blue one. I'm finding a whole bunch of apples. Yeah, my belly is getting low. I did not know that. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the Sky Gummy. IQ went up somewhat. Oh my gosh, but my throwing does not go up. Bite you. I keep forgetting that Cacturn is actually part dark type, so Bite won't work very well on it. Okay, I'm just gonna use this Wonder Tile. What do you want? That's what I thought. Oh, a Heracross. I'll fight it. And there's a tract. Alright. Water gun. Bullet. Ah, damn it. Damn. I don't think if your partner kills a Pokemon, I don't think it will join you. So I think you have to be the one to do the finishing blow. The only exceptions I think there are I don't know if there's any exceptions in this game. I know that in the next game, one of the legendary Pokemon, you fight, and then if you fight it one more time... Sleeping Cacturn. I'll go ahead and fight. If you fight a certain Pokemon again after you beat the game, it doesn't matter how you kill it. Go using Bite again. No matter how you kill it, a cutscene will trigger and then it'll ask to join you. I know that much. I don't know how many Pokemon act that way though, or if it's just that one in particular. Use Water Gun because that is just my best move ever. And again, I am wearing the special band too, so it should be doing quite a load of damage. Alright, so if I'm right on this... Oh, wow. A Tauros and a Houndoom. I got the Houndoom. You take care of the Tauros. I said take care of it, not peck it. No, whatever. You got it before I could help. I would like there to be a sunglasses power-up or something in this game. That way... matches with this cover art that I'm trying to get. this recording. I need more water. Okay, so the next floor I should be able to see Xatu, unless it's one of those halfway point. I have no choice. Unless it's one of those halfway point areas. I wonder. Okay, so yeah, if you want to like utilize the map a little better, if you go to your team member and view where they are on their perspective, and if you look at the map, you'll see that some of it got filled out. Don't know how that works, but whatever. Ugh. Here we go with the wonder tile crap again. At the very least, I can just cut corners. 2 helms. You don't have a Mega Evolution, so I'm not scared. I'm just scared of my inability to throw rocks at you. Oh well. I'm fine with that. Oh jeez. This is gonna take a while. I want to go for the pokey. Ah! Oh god. Okay. That takes care of one. She's got plenty of health. Alright! Finally, you pull your weight. Alright, and that does it. Yes, we finally made it to the top, Gideon. This is the Hill of the Ancients. Look over there! The Pokemon that stares directly into the sun all day. Must have poor vision despite the fact it can see into the future. Gideon, is that Xatu over there? Excuse me. Are you maybe Xatu? Hello? Maybe he doesn't hear me. Hello? Hello? It's useless. He's not responding at all. Maybe he's sleeping while on his feet. Gideon, what should we do? Tickle him. Attack him. Let's tickle him. Huh? Tickle him. Okay, it's worth a try. How are you tickling him? I mean, if you're rubbing your feathers on him, maybe. I know that tickle is a status-inflicting move in later generations, but I forgot what it does. I think it lowers your defense or your attack. Base defense and attack, like physical, not specials. It's no good, Gideon. He's not responding. Huh? What kind of laugh is that? He's finally laughing now. Is he just dense? I mean, you went in front of him and you're worried about him sleeping while standing, but did you see his eyes open or what? Yikes. Witness it. The sinking of the sun. Indeed, I am Xatu. You discerned my true identity. You are not an ordinary sort. Guess your identity? That's a bit much. No, I can tell this. You there! You are no ordinary Pokemon. You are human, yes? Huh? How can you tell that? All day, I stare at the sun unblinkingly. Or unblinking. God, your eyes must be very red. Well, I am a Totodile, and I will one day open up a business for people who have dry red eye. Damn it, I should have named my Totodile after him. gives me sight for all things. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure it'll give you sight for nothing if you keep staring at the sun all day. The past and the future, too. If you know, please tell us, Xatu. Next to me is my friend Gideon. My friend woke up one morning as a Pokemon, and without any memory as a human. Xatu, you can tell, can't you? Please tell us. The calamities of nature. There have been many in recent times. They occur because world balance is upset. And you're becoming a Pokemon. They are tied together, inseparably so. Wait, Gideon becoming a Pokemon and the natural disasters are related? What do you mean? What does Gideon have to do with the natural disasters we've been seeing? What is it? Why did you clam up? Please tell us. There are bigger concerns. I am afraid. The world's balance, it must be restored. Or the unthinkable shall befall our world. Huh? You're serious? The world, the unthinkable is coming. Every day I see it. The same future. Every day. I dread it. Is it Xatu? I fear it. The world's destruction. The world's destruction? Yes, the world's destruction. And look who's been eavesdropping. Isn't that a surprise? That Gideon was human. That's going to be useful. This should be interesting. Oh, what's interesting to you can only be harmful to me. Because people misinterpret. The next morning... Okay, so... world ending, and I'm related to it. Great. Good morning, Gideon. Let's keep on doing good. Actually, I want to ask you something. What do you think about what Xatu said yesterday? Does it bother you? No. Huh? It doesn't concern you? Yeah, the world is not my concern. Gideon, don't joke around. It's not funny. Am I supposed to be concerned? The world might be destroyed. And how you become a Pokemon, Gideon, that's all supposed to be related. Oh, I understand now. How stupid of me. Of course you would be more worried than I am, Gideon. You're involved in all this. It's only natural you'd be worried. Sorry, Gideon. It was inconsiderate of me. Kiss ass. Xatu said that the world will be ruined if nothing is done. I want to do something, but there's something I don't understand. So, the world's balance. What is it? Gideon, do you know what the world's balance is? Of course I know. Oh, really? Gideon, you know? Please tell me, what is the world's balance? It's in space. In space? Like, where the stars and the moon are? That space? I'm getting even more confused. Okay, so where exactly in space is the world's balance? If you go, you'll see. Huh? Go out to space? And how do we get out to space? On guts? We fly there. Huh? How am I supposed to fly? Like that. Oh, Pelipper. You came at the right time. I was wondering if you could carry us out to space. No way, not a chance. Fuck you. It appears to be impossible. It's impossible, after all. Don't give me that look. What's wrong with you, saying all these ridiculous things? I wish you'd be more considerate before making jokes. So, you don't know either, Gideon. I can't imagine what the world's balance is about. To be honest, I don't know what we should do. Well, I guess we'll have to keep doing what we can. One thing at a time. So yeah, that pretty much sums that up. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to show that off. I guess I could show that off real quick. But first, the usual. Huh? What are they chatting about? Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. I always thought it was only a legend. But could it be true? I'm having a hard time believing it. Hi, what's happening? Well, you know the Ninetales legend. That old story? The Ninetales legend? What's that? What, you don't know? You know, it's that old fairy tale. How you'll get cursed if you ever grab one of Ninetales' tails. All this time, everyone thought it was just a legend. But lately, it's been rumored that maybe it really happened. Well, it is still a mere rumor. I wouldn't put too much shock in that story if I were. Personally, I don't believe in rumors of that sort. If you want to know more about the Ninetales legend, you should go see a Pokemon named Whiscash. He knows the story well. Whiscash is in his pond. You should visit him if you want to know more. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's go see that Whiscash real quick. Okay, so this is Whiscash Pond. You can find Caterpie and Metapod here too. In the anime, I believe it was the Whiscash that was kind of like the mayor or leader or something, because they gave the main protagonist and Team Meanie the job to find Pichu in the show, as far as I'm aware of. Ho ho ho! You wish to hear me tell old folklore? What was that? You wish to hear the Ninetales legend? Why not? Fine then. Let me recount the tale. Oh, it just had the swamp spot. There once lived a Pokemon by the name of Ninetales. Now, Ninetales had many tails, all of them imbued with psychic power. I mean, it's Ninetales, so I'm assuming it has 9 tails. It was said that anyone so foolish as to touch a tail would be cursed for 1,000 years. But there was someone so foolish as to grab a tail, and it was a human. A human? Yes, a human. As one might expect, the human that grabbed the tail was subjected to a 1,000-year curse. However, just when the curse was cast, a Pokemon named Gardevoir shielded the human and sacrificed herself to absorb the curse. Why? Why would that Pokemon, Gardevoir, take the human's place? To Gardevoir, that human was her partner. There exist strong bonds between humans and Pokemon. Okay, but humans, aren't there good humans and bad ones too? Correct. Taking pity on Gardevoir, Ninetales asked the human this. Do you wish to save Gardevoir? It asked. But the human had already abandoned Gardevoir and fled. Ninetales became disillusioned with the human, and it made this prediction. That human will one day be reborn as a Pokemon. What? A human turned into a Pokemon? And when the human becomes a Pokemon, the world's balance will be upset. And that is how the legend ends. Well, did you find it interesting? Aha! You found it so interesting you're at a loss for words. There's no need to wear such a serious expression. Certainly, some rumors say that the legend may actually be true. But it is only ancient folklore, nothing more. If you feel the urge to hear my tale again, come see me. Nice story, brah. Oh, we learned a Ninetales legend. I think I can squeeze just a little bit in here. If you head down from the city or town square, you'll find this Makuhita in front of a dojo. This is the Makuhita dojo. Through rigorous training, one begets true power. Where do you wish to train? So yeah, you can choose where you want to train. As you can see, I've already done one of them, which is the Rock Maze. You get a selection of several different mazes, but you won't get access to all of them because I'm missing things like a Fire Maze and a Dragon Maze. I don't know why, and I kind of don't care. But let's go ahead and do one real quick. Let's do the Fighting Maze. Your decision stands. Let the training begin. Okay, so these are ways to grind out your characters. I recommend doing this like in the early levels, like in case you don't. Wait, what? Whatever. I recommend doing this when you're like lower leveled, if you want to just get that early boost, because the areas here are pretty damn easy. I wouldn't suggest too early though, because I believe it's like 3 floors, and on the 3rd floor you fight a trio of Pokemon. Depending on the maze, you'll be fighting like 3 of those types of Pokemon. I think I'll be able to show them right here, because these mazes are short. Yep, right here. Defeat the opposing team to win. Be careful, your opponents are tough. Throws a rock at him. I cannot throw shit. What the hell is wrong with my throwing? Anyways, as you can see, we're fighting a trio of Pokemon, but oh wow, nice kick. But they're all fighting types, is what I'm trying to say. You'll find one specific type in each of the mazes, and that should be pretty obvious. Ooh, wow, 248. That's not bad actually. Ah, you have succeeded in your training. You've shown your worth. Without a doubt, you have grown more powerful from your training. May this success drive you to train even harder. If you complete all of them, you get a reward from him, and I have no idea what it was. I remember I did this before, but again, a long time ago. Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead and do that if you want. I think the mazes get harder, but I could be mistaken. Say, Gideon, you want to call it a day now? I can't seem to get motivated today. Oh, well, I guess we're not doing anything. I'm sorry for wanting to go home before we're done. I just can't seem to get motivated. I guess that's because I heard that story. I'll go home and try to get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. You alright, dude? Gideon, sorry. I started doubting you a little, Gideon. I'm not going to worry anymore. I believe in you, Gideon. Because you're a friend like no other. You're an invaluable friend. Okay, Gideon, let's try our best to do well tomorrow. Well, you didn't do your best today, so why should I put in the effort? If I knew all this was going on, I would have saved the Makuhita dojo for later. Again. Again with this boring-ass dream. Seriously, why do you keep saying it's that dream again? I always see this silhouette. Who could it be? Oh? It's saying something, but I can't quite make it out. It's clearer than it was before, but I'll try talking to it. Hello. Please, tell me. Who are you? I am Gardevoir. Gardevoir? I am so glad. Finally. I finally got to meet you. Finally met me. You knew me from before. What about me? I am your... Oh, wait! Just a little longer. I want to know more. No, it's fading. The next morning. What a strange dream. It's the dream I always have, but it was clearer than it was before. I think I finally learned who that Pokemon was. That's it! Gardevoir! It was Gardevoir. Yesterday, Wishcash said. Yes, a human. As one might expect, the human that grabbed the tail was subjected to a curse of 1,000 years. However, just when the curse was cast, a Pokemon named Gardevoir shielded the human and sacrificed herself to absorb the curse. Why? Why would that Pokemon Gardevoir take the human's place? To Gardevoir, that human was her partner. There exist strong bonds between humans and Pokemon. Oh yeah, and Gardevoir is actually a she. So there's some acknowledgement of gender. Maybe I was the human who was Gardevoir's partner. Maybe I was the one that abandoned Gardevoir when she was cursed. Maybe that's why I turned into a Pokemon. Interesting. But I'm running out of time here. I kind of just stretched it a little longer than I should have. Hopefully we can get some things going, though, in the next part. I mean, we took on a small dungeon here and met Xatu, and then I showed off the Makuhita dungeon, so at least that's fine. I think actually you get ginseng if you complete all the mazes, and then it resets or gives you harder versions of the mazes. I don't remember. Don't care, I don't really plan to do them unless I'm doing it off screen. If I do it off screen, I'll show you guys, or at least tell you guys what you get for it, unless you already know. But next time on Purple Plays Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, we're going to find out what to do next. Because we don't have a destination, we're learning a little bit more about ourselves, supposedly. We know that the Pokemon in my dream is Gardevoir. What does it all mean? I don't know. I'll see you guys next time.